What's going on, you guys? This is Cooked Vegetables back in here with another podcast, man. How's everybody doing? I hope you're doing absolutely amazing wherever you happen to be in the world. The title of today's podcast is going to be Weird Female Behaviors Towards Retainers. After I became a retainer, I started to notice some really strange behavior from the females around me. Now, I'm not sure if these behaviors were always there and just escaped my notice because of the mental fog I was in as a coomer, or if being a retainer just forces women to act this way. Either way, I was reminded of this female weirdness by incidents that occurred this weekend and wanted to share with my fellow brothers. First, females creepily watching you from afar. I love spending Sunday mornings and early afternoons working at one of my local coffee shops. I usually get a drink, put my headphones in, and just get lost in my work. While I was working this last Sunday, I could feel a woman blatantly staring at me for about 3 minutes from about 6 feet away. It is like she didn't care that she was staring. It actually felt like she was doing it intentionally to try and get my attention. Eventually, I felt so uncomfortable that I diverted my gaze towards her to nod and acknowledge her. She gave me the widest smile and then left the coffee shop. After she left, I was like, wait, was she just lingering in the coffee shop to see if she could get my attention? WTF. During that same Sunday work session at the coffee shop, another woman who must have been in her mid to late 20s came and sat right next to me, even though there were at least 3 to 4 other empty seats around the coffee shop that she could have chosen. Back when I was a Kuma, women would never, and I mean never, just voluntarily sit beside me if there were any open seats at all. For whatever reason, they now seem to have lost all fear and just come and sit uncomfortably close in a way that I cannot possibly not notice them. It is really strange. Anyhow, I am at the point in my life where I'm just working on myself, so I didn't attempt to make conversation, even though it was clear she wanted me to. Every now and then, I will catch this woman that works across from me at work just blatantly staring at me. This lady will actually stand up from her chair and gawk at me for a few minutes. I got so uncomfortable a couple of times that I actually asked her if she needed something from me. As soon as I asked her, she would snap back to reality, mumble some apology, and return to her work slightly embarrassed. Strange, I know. Next, females getting unnecessarily close to you. Back when I was a Kuma, it was like females had this invisible radar that made it impossible to get too close to them without their permission. It was like they could feel my presence and get out of the way long before I got anywhere near close to physical contact. This weekend, I stopped at the grocery store after my usual Sunday morning coffee shop work session to pick up some food. I got through shopping and was stood at the checkout aisle just waiting to pay. After about 5 minutes, this lady, who must have been in her late 40s, walked right up to my side and bent right over, apparently looking for some item in the little stalls they usually have in the checkout aisles. I was startled, because it was almost as if she didn't realize that I was standing right there. I just moved out of the way and gave her space until I could pay for my stuff and leave. I left the supermarket thinking, WTF was that all about? Maybe I am overthinking things, but I swear these things never happened to me when I was a Kuma. As a fully grown man, I haven't really changed in stature or looks since I became a retainer, apart from growing a few specks of grey in my beard. I am not sure what it is. I am not sure what the women are doing. I am not even sure the women know what they are doing. It is all very weird and has now happened too many times for this to be some sort of coincidence. It is almost like the more pure you become as a son of God, your mere presence seems to disrupt the bearings and/or operating system of the females around you. The funny thing is that women are usually known for being very discreet with their actions, but all of that discretion seems to go out of the window when a retainer is involved, and I have no clue as to why. Either way, it makes for entertaining, dispassionate observation. Till next time, my brothers, Godspeed, and remain blessed. Brother Cooked.